Tukiachana na hayo, hivi sasa tuelekee katika majengo ya bunge ambapo kamati inayoshughulikia maswala ya afya inazidi tu kuuliza maswali na kubaini ile kesi ambayo inaizunguka shirika la KEMSA ambalo ni shirika la serikali la kusambaza dawa katika kitendawili hiki cha janga la corona. Hebu tuelekee pale tusikize kamati hiyo.
And the reason is very clear, as has spoken by Senator Omogeni. We are here to know these billionaires, COVID billionaires. You know, we can spend the rest of this day without just going around the bush. But Kenyans want to know today, who are these COVID billionaires who have just come in with their new companies? Like you said, you are not directly involved, but we have in our custody companies that I will be given time, and I will tell you that your involvement was in. I have them here. And I will tell you one by one when that time comes. So that we tell you, Mr. Chairman, that don't run away from the responsibilities. You are involved in what we call direct procurement. And you are dictating us, the executive chair. If that time comes, I will explain to you and tell you who is related to what and what. And that's why we want you to tell us, who are these companies who just came in and were given tender directly under the influence?
So, Senator Ulta, let that time come. Let that time come. Senator Ulta,
just on a point of order. No, I think you're out of order, former Senator.
Just
allow me
first
to follow up on what Senator Outa has raised. Earlier on, Board Chair, I asked a very simple question in terms of direct procurement. And your answer was that the board is not involved. Okay? That was your answer, correct? Now, I want to give you one example where you're directly involved. Okay? And I'll go directly to the contract. This is contract number KEMSA OIT 04 2019-2020 for supply, installation, and commissioning of racking system and associated works, which was signed 3rd August 2020. And I believe that those warehouses were being prepared to be able to store COVID materials. In this contract, you wrote a letter, and I'm going to read the letter. You intervened, and you actually raised serious concern and say, why are you stalling the process of this contract? And this is what you said in your email dated 27th of July 2020. And I think you're addressing the CEO, Jana Manjari. And I'll go straight to the last word. In fact, I'll read the entire email because it's just one page. I have seen copy of your letter reference KEMSA LS SOP 500 dated July 23rd, addressed to the Secretary, CEO, EACC on matters under reference. I have also seen EACC letter to you dated 18th of June requesting for documentation in relations to tender number KEMSA Const OIT for 2019-2020. As you have correctly stated in your letter, aforesaid to EACC, PPARB duly determined the matter via its decision delivered on the 9th July 2020 and the 14 days within which the application would have file reference in the High Court expired on or about 23rd July without any such reference being filed. As far as I'm concerned, which is you, EACC has no authority in law or otherwise to allow or to use your words, give KEMSA a no objection to the execution of the contract pursuant to the tender under reference. Any opinion to the contrary is wrong, both in law and in fact. You are no doubt aware of the legal consequences should the tender validity period expire, to no mention the law suits any deals which KEMSA too, Global Fund and TNT, on the other hand, are pushing us to complete this new warehouse without undue delay, which delay again will have severe consequences. My position, which is your position, is that EACC has absolutely no role to play in the execution of the contract, and your letter for said will only cause undue delay and was not in the least necessary to write. My instructions, the board instructions, the board that has got no direct involvement in procurement.
Na mtazamaji, hapo ni kamati ya bunge kuhusu afya ambayo inaendelea kuwahoji tu wanachama wa bodi ya shirika la usambazaji dawa nchini KEMSA, ambayo inatuhumiwa tu ama inaangaziwa na ile kashfa ya wizi wa mamilioni ya pesa ili kukabiliana na hili janga la corona. Na mtazamaji, tukiachana na hayo basi